Good morning. Thank you for joining us for another month of Maker Mornings with Miss Nicole and
Miss Alisha.
Yay. Hi. It's March. We're so close to springtime.
I know, I can feel it.
Yes. We are going to have a lot of fun, but before we start, make sure that you grab our March Grab and Go kit. We've got plenty left. There's lots of fun activities in there.
It is a very full one this month.
Yes, definitely.
Got a lot of fun things.
And we'd love to see you. Right now the library is open, so feel free to call or look at our website or Facebook for our hours of operation. So you can come in and visit us and grab one of these and some awesome books we have. What are we doing this morning, Miss Alisha?
We are making parachutes. And I am so excited to try this out.
Awesome.
It's going to be so cool.
Yeah, it is. And even if you don't have a kit, you might have most of this stuff at home.
So what do we need?
All right, so we need a paper cup, and I don't really think the size matters, so paper cup. We need yarn or string of some sort.
Okay.
And a Ziploc bag. So a lot of people might have those things at home.
Yeah.
Some other things that you're going to need, whether or not you have a kit, is a pair of scissors. And that's all.
Pen? Do they need a pen? Maybe? Something
Yeah.
funky?
So yeah, sometimes it's easier to poke it than cut it. Yes. And also in this bag, you'll notice a cool dinosaur. Every parachute has to have a cool passenger, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So ours is going to be a dinosaur. All right, so to make this, you're going to, of course, empty the bag because we need the bag. And also, because this is a STEM activity, you can make this in many different ways. We're just going to show you one of the ways, but experiment. And that's why we give you lots of string and 2 cups. And these would make 2 of the parachute material things.
Yeah.
So you can make 2 if you want and experiment. There's no such thing as a mistake.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to cut all the way around this bag. So we're gonna have 2 separate squares. So that's why you need your scissors. So we're gonna cut. We'll throw that away later.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, your parents may not like me. All right, so then you're gonna go in here and you're gonna cut along the seams. Maybe.
They're kind of slippery.
They are. All right, I think I got one side left. All right, yeah. All right, so when you're done, you'll have 2 pieces of plastic like this. All right, I'm gonna put one away for now. And then now, either with scissors or a pen, and I think a pen is a better idea because you can make a smaller hole. We're gonna poke holes along the 4 sides of this.
Okay, so a hole in every corner,
Yes,
but
a
make
hole
sure
in
you
every
don't poke it so close to the edge that you rip through it.
Yes, yep, so see, I kind of have mine a little bit of ways. Yeah. All right, so now we have 4 holes. And so now we are going to take one of our long strands of string. And since we have 4 holes, guess what? We need 4 pieces of yarn out of this.
4.
Yes.
All right, how are we going to do it? Do you
All
need
right.
help? Do you want me to cut? While
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So I think what maybe we could do is we'll
Half
cut it in half once and then we'll do
All
that
right,
again.
so we're going to cut it in half. Whoops. No, we're not. We're going to cut it in half once.
And we should be able to do it like this, right?
And
then
we're going to cut it in half
yes,
again.
and then we will end up with 4 strands of string. All right, see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now, the fun part is putting this through each hole that you've made and tying it off. Now, if you made the hole a little bit too big, that's okay. Just grab a piece of tape and you can help secure it there. In my experimentations, I had to do that a couple times. All right, so we've got one string. What I'm doing this, if you want, you could poke
Holes in
the,
here?
yeah,
Okay.
yep, and you can either, use scissors or the
Alright,
pin.
so
I
I'm
think
gonna
the
try
pin
to
might be
use the
better.
pen, and we're gonna poke holes in the cup. How many holes do we need? We have 4 pieces of string, so we need 4 holes, and we're gonna try to make them evenly around the cup. So I'm gonna do one on this side. See if you can see that. Alright, see there's one hole. So now I'm gonna go straight across from that and do another one. Trying not to stab myself. Be careful. Alright, and then we're gonna go halfway between those. And do another one. And one more. That hole was a little bit, but that's okay. So now I've got 4 holes in my cup, right?
Awesome, yep, and we have 4 pieces of string attached to our Ziploc bag / parachute.
Now
All
we
right.
have to attach them to the
We
cup.
do, we have to attach them to the cup. All right. And again, it doesn't matter whether you go in from the outside or out from the inside or however you want to do it. And you might want that, if you use the pin to poke it through, you might want that to help thread that through.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I'm not super good at it.
It's hard with yarn because it starts
Yeah.
to unravel.
And you can decorate your cup if you want. It's always fun. I'm not sure. And as you're doing it, you kind of want to make sure that you're not crisscrossing your yarn. Otherwise, that might be disastrous. But that could be one of the
Might
things in the
lead to a
experiment.
Parachute accident.
Yes, it might lead to the dinosaur not making it super safely to the ground.
That would be
No,
great.
but he's made of plastic, so he'd
That's
be all
true.
right.
It may just descend faster
Yes.
than you anticipate.
All right, one
One
left. Yay. All right, there we go. And guess what? We're done with our parachute. So, if you notice, I'm gonna wheel this card out of the way, that without a passenger in there, and me only being so far off the ground, it works, but not as good as if you do it with a passenger or from
It did
a
work
safe
though.
high location. Yeah. Let's see if he makes it safely to the ground.
Oh, he did.
Awesome. So we have a super cool location that we want to launch them from.
We
And we're going to
do.
do a little experiment too.
All right,
All right.
are we ready? Okay, so we are at our super secret launch site, and we are getting ready to launch our parachutes. And this Nicole is right up there. Hopefully you can see her, and she has 2 parachutes. One of them has a passenger. All right, the one with wonderful decorations on it has the passenger, and the other one that she's holding up now does not. And we're going to do a little experiment and see if one of them falls faster than the other one. So make your predictions, and we're going to count down. Are you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, which one was faster? Was it the one with the passenger?
I think so.
I think so too. They both made it down. They didn't hit anything. That's good news. And I think our passenger actually made it. Okay, so how do parachutes work? Why are they falling slower than they would if we just threw them off the building without a parachute? Well, it's because of two forces. So what is the force that is keeping us on the ground? That's keeping us from floating off into space? What is that called?
Gravity.
Gravity. All right, so when you let something go, gravity is the force that is pulling it towards the earth, right? And then when you use something like a parachute, you also have air resistance pushing up. So when you have one pushing up and one pulling down, it's going to go slower than if you just had one pulling down or one pushing up, right? So the two forces are kind of working against each other, which is making our little passenger make it down safely, which is pretty cool. All right, do we have anything else people need to know? No. Make sure you pick up one of our bags. Make sure you are following us on Facebook and Instagram. And what else do we have? Twitter. We have a Twitter account. We have lots of cool stuff coming up. We have a lot of fun programs again this month. And please come in and see us. We would love to see you. And we will be back next month with a very fun experiment. And we are going outside, which we are very excited about. So we will see you in April.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.